Hello and welcome. My name is Erin Fugate with Jasmine and Juniper, and this is a little tutorial to help you get started with manifesting, or if you've been manifesting for a while but coming up against some goals, I've got a few tips for you. So, do you get my emails? I send out an email every Monday, and this last Monday, we're March 21st, 2022. Wow, March 21st, 2022. I sent out this email and it was about manifesting. And it was awesome. Had so many great tips. I got a lot of great feedback. And in the email, I said that I was making you a manifesting tutorial. So this is it. Yay, 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 yay. I'm excited to share this with you. So, a little bit about my manifesting journey. I did not believe in manifesting. I thought it was totally woo woo. Every time a friend was like, Erin, have you seen The Secret yet? I'd be like, stop talking about that movie. No, no, no. I was really just like, not into it. I had a friend trick me. They invited me over to their house for dinner and then put on The Secret. So they tricked me into watching it, which it did get my mind, kind of turning a little bit. But the big change for me is when I read a book by Abraham Hicks called Ask and It Is Given. And as I was reading that book, I had a couple of aha moments that I want to share with you about manifesting. So, the law of attraction or manifesting is the idea that you can wish for something, and if you ask for it and you're grateful for it and you assume that it is, it'll come to you, right? And that was kind of like, I don't see that happening. At the time, my life really sucked. I had a lot of bad things happen in my life. I was struggling with addiction. I had no money. Relationships were always failing. So I was like, manifesting might work for you. It doesn't work for me. But I kept reading the book and I came to this one part of the book where they basically explained that I think the quote was, in order to be happy, you have to be happy. And it was like light bulbs for me. I went, oh, I get this law of attraction stuff. So I'm going to break it down for you. It might really change things for you. If you want something, say you want a new house. Maybe you want to buy your first house. Maybe this has been a big dream for you. You want to be a homeowner. You want to own your home. You actually don't want to own a home. And the way to manifest it is not to be in the wanting of it. The way to manifest it is to understand, realize, do self-reflection about why you want it. What do you think you're going to feel once you are able to buy your own home? Maybe it is success. You'll feel successful. Maybe you will feel free. You'll feel proud. It doesn't matter. No judgment. What you will feel, it's up to you. But you have to do that self-reflection. So then, once you're like, okay, well, buying a new house is going to make me feel proud. I'm going to feel proud and accomplished. Then what you do is you look at ways in your life right now that you could feel proud or accomplished. Maybe by cleaning the home that you live in, or decorating the home you live in, or gardening in the yard that you live in. Could all make you feel proud of your home, accomplished. Maybe completing tasks on time, going and learning a new skill. These are all ways that you could feel more accomplished. So the way law of attraction works and how it really made it clear to me and made me believe in law of attraction was that if you can identify the feeling you think you're going to get when you get the thing that you're manifesting, and then you just feel that way right now, you're going to be resonating at this particular vibration, which will attract more things that make you feel proud and accomplished. And then it's even more likely that you probably will be able to buy that house, because like energy attracts like energy. So that's the concept that really got me to look closer at manifesting. And as I said, I was struggling in my life. I did not have a relationship that I enjoyed. I was struggling with addiction. I had a lot of physical and mental ailments. I didn't have enough money. I didn't have a good job. I didn't have a place to live, all these things. I was struggling. And so I started to use the techniques of manifesting, and I have been able to transform my life in such a major way. And a big part of it is learning that concept that I don't actually want what I think I want. I instead want this feeling, and I have the power and the freedom to feel that way right now. And the more I can feel that way right now, the more I'm going to attract all those great things to me. So sounds easy enough, right? As we know, it's not always easy. What gets in the way? And this is what I want to talk to you about today. This is what this training is about. Sometimes we have mindset blocks, subconscious beliefs that stop us from manifesting what we want. Sometimes we have upper limits. That's the same. Blocks, subconscious beliefs, oftentimes from past trauma, past experiences that just make us pump the brakes and be like, nope, you don't deserve that, or that can never happen to you, or whatever. There's so many reasons. So here are a few tips that I use to break through those blocks. First of all, you can use the power of essential oils aromatherapy to rewrite neural pathways and write over that limiting belief. The way that you do that is you first identify the limiting belief. So maybe in the case of the house, it's that you're not worthy or deserving, or you could never be successful enough to qualify for a home loan. So that's a limiting belief. We want to think of what the opposite of that limiting belief is, that you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are successful. So what makes you feel that way right now? What could you do right now that makes you feel worthy, deserving, successful, accomplished? What could you do right now? And it could be as simple as maybe you straighten up your room, you clean your room. Maybe it's you go and do something nice for a friend. Maybe it's you sit in meditation or you go for a walk. And if you can get into this good feeling space and let it resonate through your body just for a few seconds, if you can catch it when you're feeling that way, smell a blend of essential oils. This is a beautiful blend I made for the Virgo full moon. It's gingery, clary sage. So when I smell that oil, when I'm vibing in that place I want to vibe in, I am now anchoring that feeling into my subconscious mind. And anytime I smell this oil, my subconscious immediately clicks into it, overrides the limiting belief. So anytime that you're struggling with a limiting belief, you can do a practice like that. Now, some of you might be saying, I don't know how to get into meditation. I don't know how to get into that calm space. You can also use essential oils to get into a deep state of meditation. And that can be a really wonderful place to connect into, you might call it your higher power, the universe, maybe you call it God. Whatever it is your inner knowing, your inner being. In that place, when you touch into that place, you are loved unconditionally. You are perfect. You know what is true. And the way I like to get into that place is to use an oil like sandalwood. Sandalwood's one of my favorites for this. And I just get a comfortable seated position. You could even lay down in bed. I'm going to put a few drops of sandalwood on my hand. I'm going to close my eyes, rub my hands together, and deeply inhale that aroma. Just a few deep breaths. I notice instantly that the smell relaxes me, gets me centered, and from here I can, you might call it prayer, you might call it meditation, whatever it is, but from here I'm going to ask for support and guidance from my higher power, my inner knowing, myself, maybe God, the universe. And I'm just going to ask to be in that state of peace and unconditional love and knowing. And here I might start to use affirmation like, I am worthy, I am deserving, I am successful. And now I'm trying to resonate at that place. I might show gratitude. I'm so grateful for the home I have. I'm so grateful for the job I have. I'm so grateful for my ability to create. And you'll feel this change where you start to really, it's like you're vibing, like, oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling successful. I'm feeling proud. And again, that is when you smell your oil, your anchor oil, anchors in that good feeling. This is practice. The more you practice this, the better. Practice, practice, practice. And your job as a manifester, your job is so simple as a manifester. Identify what you want, then identify why you want it. What's the feeling you think you're going to get? Then find things to do in your life on a daily basis that make you feel that way. And show gratitude, show gratitude, show gratitude. And if you stay in that good feeling as much as you can, it's okay if you get out of it, but you return to that good feeling, you will start to manifest the things that you desire. You have to be open to the fact that it can come in so many different ways. You have to be willing to say yes when you get little opportunities or signs or doors open. And you have to just be willing to take the next step forward on the journey and be excited about the process of creation. Let your life unfold, let the adventure begin, and just be clear about what you want and have fun and find a way to feel the way you want to feel right now. So if you have any questions whatsoever about essential oils and manifesting, please reach out to me. If you're not on my email list and you want to be, go to jasmineandjuniper.com/moon magic. You will get an email on the new moon and the full moon with my custom aromatherapy blend recipe. And then on Mondays, I send out an email with great tips like I just did about manifesting. It was so great to hang out with you. Thank you for joining me.